Ladies and gentlemen, we got class tuning. Holy shit. I cannot believe it. But we actually got a fat... I don't know what's in here. We haven't looked yet. There's a bunch of goodies, though. There's a bunch of goodies. Class tuning incoming December 19th. We have been making videos begging and asking for changes. Now, one thing I want you guys to know... is these are likely the last changes we're going to have for a while, because normally Blizzard goes on vacation for Christmas and the New Year. So I don't know if we're going to be getting any more anything. So this is the patch. This is the Christmas holiday patch. Are you ready? Here we go. After closely monitoring data on class performance as well as player feedback, we've developed the following adjustments to classes that are over and underperforming in group content and PvP. These changes will go into effect with scheduled weekly maintenance in each region. Demon Hunter. Sigil Flame damage reduced. Collective Anguish talent damage from Summoned Fell Devastation reduced by 10%. Ragefire talent damage stored from Immolation Aura critical strikes reduced to 30%. A Fire Inside talent chance to reset Immolation Aura was reduced. Okay, so minor changes to Demon Hunters. Pyre damage increased by 15%. Does not apply in PvP. Damage to all spells and abilities increased by 3%. Not okay. I was gonna say, if this applied in PvP, thank God it didn't. Thank God. All right, here we go. Preservation. Resonating spheres once again apply echo to first 5 allies it passes through. Okay. Mage. No. Oh, they buffed intensifying flame though. Okay, interesting. So fire. Fire blast damage increased by 12%. Does not apply. Boo. Pyroblast damage increased by 5%. Does not apply. Boo. Fireball damage increased by 10%. Does not apply. Boo. Flame strike damage increased by 12%. Intensifying flame now increases ignite damage by 25%. Okay, that's pretty good. Crossbow damage increased by 15%. I'm actually really surprised this didn't stay, but okay. Ice Lance damage increased, does not apply. Flurry damage increased, does not apply. Glacial damage increased, does not apply. Yeah. Let's see what Windwalker's got. We continue to keep an eye on Windwalker damage and feel they need a second incremental improvement to their relative performance. This round of tuning focuses on payoff for successfully executing the bonus effects of the Mystic Heron's Discipline tier set, as well as increasing the damage of rotational Chi Spanners and Rising Sun Kick and Fists of Fury. The Spinning Crane Kick damage was increased by 20%. Uh-oh. Blackout Kick damage increased by 10%. Uh-oh. I'm actually surprised they let this stay. This is crazy. Rising Sun Kick damage increased by 8. Fists of Fury increased. Does not apply. Does not apply. Blackout Reinforced increase. What? Bro. Blackout Kick already one. This is insane. Dance of Cheat. Okay. All right. Well, Spinning Crane Kick's back. Okay. Windwalker Monk's got more damage buffs. Okay. Here we go. Unison now heals a second injured ally for 30% of the amount. Does not apply in PvP. Okay. Yeah. Blackout Kick is literally going to do the same damage as Rising Sun Kick. All right. Essence Font healing reduced by 8%. Enveloping Breath healing reduced to 10%. Paladin, all ability damage increased by 3%. Okay. Psychic Link now causes direct damage spells to inflict 25% of their damage on all targets afflicted by your Vampiric Touch. All healing increased by 3%. Does not apply in PvP. Paramending healing increased by 15%. Does not apply in PvP. Assassination, all ability and melee auto attack damage reduced by 3%. Does not apply in PvP. Dang, yeah, Acid Rogues, definitely. All right, we got to protect them from the nerfs for sure. Elemental Earthquake damage increased by 50%. Okay, Elemental Warding now reduces magic damage by 36%. This is aimed at improving enhancements survivability in all content. Oh god. Torrent now increases the initial heal of Riptide by 1530. Does not apply in PvP. Healing Surge increased by 12%. Does not apply in PvP. Healing Stream Totem increased by 12%. Does not. Oh my god. Everything does not apply. This should not apply. And this should not apply. What? Why are okay. Seed of Corruption damage increased by 10%. Soul Rot now applies to up to 4 additional targets. Dark Harvest now increases critical strike and haste by 4% per. Okay. Immolation damage from Infernal and Blasphemy got buffed, and Immolation damage got buffed. I'm really... Why didn't they... Okay. Okay, now we get to PvP. Now we get to PvP. The craziest thing here is the Windwalker buffs, in my opinion. Windwalkers already do insane damage. Like, look at this. Blackout Kick is more damage. I'm playing with Shelny right now. Blackout Kick is more damage than his Fist of Fury and Rising Sun Kick. Okay. It already crits for 149,000, and it's getting buffed. Yep. All right. Crazy. Gladiator's Distinction, tier set bonus. Primary stat for DPS and tank specialization now is increased by 12%. They nerf damage. I don't know if I like that. Are we happy about that? They nerf damage. Damage was really high. That's pretty big nerf, though. All right. Damage is insanely high. Yeah, okay. They nerfed damage and didn't nerf healing. Yeah. Yep. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. Balanced Stellar Flare backlash damage increased by 8%. Regrowth healing is no longer reduced in PvP. Aim Shot now deals 40% additional damage. They buffed Aim Shot and Rapid Fire. Guys, I gotta get something off my chest. Hunter damage. Okay, so armor needs to be normalized in WoW, because this buff is completely unacceptable against cloths, like including mages. You guys might think I'm a biased mage, but these spells already completely one-shot you. Like, literally kill you instantly. And the reason why they get buffed is because they don't do enough damage into plate. So, like, if you have plate armor and you got minus 50% physical damage reduction, yeah, aim shot doesn't hit hard enough. But if you have low armor, you die instantaneously. Like, you literally die instantly. So I don't know if they need to, like, change Marksmanship Hunter to do more, like, magic damage or something like that. But this is an insane change to me. Like, if you look at it at the context of, like, a caster and someone with low armor, it's actually ludicrous. In my personal opinion. So yeah. If you look at it in the context of, like, oh, you're hitting a rep paladin, sure, it makes sense. But hitting a caster, this is crazy. Holy, mana regeneration is now reduced. Okay, so they nerfed they nerfed paladin mana regeneration. Shaman enhancement. Healing surge healing is now increased by 5%. Okay. So enhancement shamans have more healing. Control the lava. Backlash damage is buffed. Searing Flames now has a 40% chance to generate Maelstrom. Rolling Magma is now 60% effective in PvP. Control of lava damage increased. Restoration Healing Tide health got buffed. Okay. Subtlety Rogue. 2-set bonus is now 30% effective in PvP. Eviscerate damage reduced by 7.5%. Unstable Affliction backlash damage got buffed. Nice. All right. Dark Harvest is now 75% effective in PvP combat. All right. Chaos Bolt damage is now increased by 70%. Was 75. Shadowborn damage now increased by 10%. Was 15. Flashpoint is now 50% effective in PvP. All right. These are the changes, guys. I think there's a bunch of stuff that wasn't hit. I don't know. All right. Is there any, like, did they say anything about MMR or anything like that? I don't think they did. So I don't know if that's going to change or what. But honestly, more so than any class balancing, I would like to see changes to MMR. That's all. But we'll see what happens. Yeah. Very interesting changes for sure. Very interesting changes. I don't like this change. I'm so sick of just dying instantly to Marks Hunters, to be honest. So, yep. I definitely am not a big fan of that one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We will see what happens.